Huh?
What's the next fight you're working?
You're gonna work it now. ¿Usted también?
Where? Oh, you going to New York?
No.
I'm saying.
People are excited to see the Pac-Man back. You just got to kind of figure out, is this for real? Is he going to be for real? Or are we going to send him into a physical, violent retirement?
I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody, a lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring.
At age 46, Manny Pacquiao has broken his silence, confirming his comeback with a high-stakes clash against Mario Barrios. With the same fearless spirit that defined his legendary journey, Pacquiao brushed off age concerns, insisting he's out, to show the world that greatness doesn't expire. His return isn't just another chapter, it's a statement that his passion still burns. Around the globe, fans are fired up as the 8-division icon gears up for what many expect to be one of the most captivating fights of the year.
In a world title fight against the WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. Date yet to be confirmed, venue yet to be confirmed, but it looks like it will be in July and in Las Vegas. Yeah, massive news announced yesterday by the WBC president, and you know, it was so out of left field. You know, Pacquiao hasn't fought professionally since 2021. That was 4 years ago. He was 41 at the time, and of course he lost to Yordenis Ugas, the very tricky Cuban fighter. Convincingly lost to Yordenis Ugas, and in that fight 4 years ago, as I say,
Pacquiao's ring comeback follows a short-lived retirement that began after a 2021 defeat to Yordenis Ugas. He had since focused on political endeavors, even running for president in the Philippines. Despite falling short in politics, the boxing world always felt his story wasn't finished. With over 60 victories and a legacy carved in speed and ferocity, Pacquiao's name still commands respect. On the opposite end stands Mario Barrios, a 29-year-old contender whose resume includes victories over Giovanni Santiago and a competitive scrap with Gervonta Davis. Known for his durability and technique, Barrios is eager to prove he belongs on boxing's biggest stage. "I admire Pacquiao," he shared, "but this is my moment. I'm not stepping in there to watch. I'm stepping in to win." Scheduled for Las Vegas, the showdown promises record-breaking viewership and has reignited buzz around a thriving welterweight division.
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios? Okay, if this was for a massive bag, I get it. But you're fighting for a non-pay-per-view event, so you're going to be fighting for free against a guy like Manny Pacquiao. Why? There are plenty of other fights to be making. But yet we're getting Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Is Manny Pacquiao even ready to fight in the ring? Why is he? I get he still loves the sport, but listen, you are an all-time great, a legend of the sport, a Hall of Famer. Why return? Why not just go pursue other things? If anything, do those little cheap expedition fights that you did last year, or those that are similar to that of what Floyd Mayweather keeps doing. Why is Manny Pacquiao doing a real legitimate fight? I get for its world championship, but against Mario Barrios. And why is Mario Barrios agreeing to this? Unless there is some astronomically large amount of money being given out for this fight makes no sense for either party. And I'm sick of having this welterweight division held up by dumb stuff like this. We don't want this fight. It makes absolutely no sense. And all it does is hold up the welterweight division a little bit longer.
Barrios has openly voiced his excitement about the opportunity to share the ring with a living legend. He said, "This is a dream scenario. I grew up watching him, and now I might be trading punches with him. It's surreal." While Barrios respects Pacquiao's epic career, he's focused on making his own mark. Meanwhile, Pacquiao is deep into training, with footage surfacing of him sparring younger fighters, flashing glimpses of the speed that once dazzled the world. Trainer Freddie Roach remains confident, stating, "He's still a machine. His focus, his drive, it's all there. This fight isn't fueled by fortune or fame. For Pacquiao, it's a matter of pride and unfinished business. I've got one more in me," he said. "This is for my fans and my country." For Barrios, this bout is a chance to launch himself into global stardom. While skeptics argue Pacquiao's time has passed, many caution against underestimating a fighter who's seen it all.
What's the next fight you're working?
You're gonna work it now. ¿Usted también?
Where? Oh, you going to New York?
No,
I'm saying. You know, I told someone that he's one of the main coaches here, and they said, why is Roberts Gardner a coach? They thought he was the guy. No, I'm serious. Someone thought that you were the Gardner guy.
Fuck no. Blas?
Yeah, no, someone seriously, one of the boxing reporters. No, Blas. I said, no, he's not. Yeah, of course, he's a legend. Where is he? The firefighter.
They thought I was
Because they saw the videos and they got confused. Oh, Mikey's here. Who's the guy with Mikey? Who's the guy with Mikey? Okay, really quick. Manny Pacquiao. It looks like you fight Barrios July 19. Who wins? Pacquiao? Why? What do you think?
He says Barrios.
You think Barrios? Are you joking or are you serious?
Pacquiao's like 50.
He's 46. But he's still Pacquiao.
Years off. No, he's not Barrios. I think Barrios.
You said Pacquiao. I think Pacquiao.
Experience is a weapon, noted analyst Max Kellerman. He's faced every style, every setup. Barrios may be fresher, but there's a reason Pacquiao's name still resonates. You can't write him off. The stakes are high for both men. Win for Pacquiao could open doors for one last championship run. For Barrios, it could signal a generational shift. Promoters are fueling the hype with cinematic trailers, exclusive interviews, and training camp footage. Social platforms are buzzing with the hashtag Pacquiao Barrios, with debates raging over everything from technique to tactics. The undercard features a blend of upcoming talents and familiar veterans, making it more than a fight. It's a tribute to Pacquiao's incredible legacy. Some speculate it could be his swan song, adding a layer of emotion to an already headline-worthy event.
So basically, your interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody, Pac and Tank, that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank
so,
and Pac.
okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve the Barrios fight off of 3 years off and a loss to Ugas.
And that's Crimea River, man. That's what boxing is. But longer deserve a Canelo fight.
Still, doubts remain. At 46, Pacquiao would be among the oldest fighters to compete at such a high level. Analysts and doctors alike have pointed out the physical toll of a long career. Even though training videos show flashes of the old magic, age inevitably affects reflexes and recovery. Yet, his inner circle insists he's in top-tier shape. Former rival Amir Khan recently spoke on the matter, applauding Pacquiao's courage while warning of the risks. He's a legend, no doubt, Khan said. But boxing's a young man's game. At this age, one clean shot could change everything. He praised Pacquiao's work ethic but urged caution, emphasizing that gym sharpness isn't always enough when the bell rings.
Manny got in touch with me as well. Manny was like, shall we do a fight? He's quite serious about it. He was like, shall we make a fight happen? I go, listen, if you can get a funder, if you can get someone like a Turkey Yellow Sheikh on board, then why not?
There's no, I mean, that must be able to be made that.
Yeah.
I mean, surely.
You do that for the right money, right?
Massive. Look, we've had our best days, and I think a fight like that would definitely sell. I mean, Manny having a massive Philippine fan base and all around the world really, and then obviously myself, I've got a decent fan base as well, so I think it will definitely sell, and people would like to see, when people make comebacks, I mean, people always like to see them, see how the fight's going to be, and me and Manny are probably in the same position. We'd be both being retired for like 3-4 years. I think it will make a good fight.
And you're only 38 as well, I mean, so we've seen boxers older than that getting back into the ring. I mean, you're still at a good age where you certainly could box again.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at George Foreman, the late George Foreman. He was a great champion, and he came back. I think he must have been in his late 40s when he come back and won a world title as well. So, look, in boxing, it's always that one punch. And at the same time, though, guys, is that I look back and think, do I need to get back in the ring again? You know, we've always been prize fighters. I've always taken punches to the head. It could just be that one punch that hurts you, and God forbid you get hurt and you can't spend good quality time with your family.
Khan also reminisced about a major fight with Pacquiao that never came to be. He attributed the failed bout to financial and contractual roadblocks. The investors, especially in Dubai, couldn't get things sorted in time, he recalled. The missed opportunity remains one of boxing's great what-ifs. Despite this, Khan hasn't ruled out a return of his own, though only for marquee names like Pacquiao or Mayweather. "I've moved on mostly," he admitted. "It'd have to be something massive to get me back, something with legacy written all over it."
He talks about it for a long time that, he wants to fight again. But I don't know, there's nothing really that materialized from it, you know what I mean? As long as if we can get like a Turkey Sheikh or someone to put the money down and persuade Manny to do this, then it'll happen. But other than that, I don't think it'll ever happen.
You've been talking. I know you've always wanted.
We know each other. We spoke about it, but it's about the investment. If someone's willing to put the investment down, and we've not really got anyone.
UBC President Mauricio Sulaiman confirmed that the legendary Filipino will meet current WBC welterweight champion Barrios in July 2025. This comeback follows nearly 4 years on the sidelines, with Pacquiao's last outing being the 2021 loss to Ugas. Now cleared by Nevada's Athletic Commission and supported by WBC provisions for former champions, Pacquiao is officially in title contention. However, the formal reveal of the event is set to follow the conclusion of Pacquiao's ongoing Senate campaign ending May 12th.
As of now, Mario Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. It was released, PBC. Manny Pacquiao first title was the flyweight WBC, and he wants to retire as WBC champion, so he's fighting in the welterweight division.
He's an interesting guy, man, because he's so friendly.
Right.
You know, like even like when people are trash talking, he's like smiling, and then he gets in that ring. It's
later.
different fucking dude.
Right.
Once he steps through that roast, like this is a whole different set of rules he's flying with.
Like Keith Thurman talking about he gonna crucify him and stuff like that, and he just
don't say that. Yeah.
And got crucified.
Yeah, but he's super
I wish you the best
too.
Good luck in that fight.
Good luck in the fight.
I already said he's got these T-Rex arms. Everybody's talking about how fast he is. Manny Pacquiao, T-Rex arm. Bop, bop, bop.
Pacquiao. Oh, down goes Thurman! And let me tell you, that was just a quick punch. Pacquiao again, the aggressor. See? Now the response by Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pac-Man!
Insiders report that the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas is locked in for July 19th. That date now stands as the frontrunner for the highly anticipated bout. The WBC has shown strong support, with one insider stating, Pacquiao can still hang with anyone. Longtime advisor Sean Gibbons also sees Barrios as the ideal opponent, dangerous but beatable. It's evenly matched, he said, but Manny's style could really shine here. The event is shaping up as a true crossroads fight, one man seeking a final blaze of glory, the other chasing his breakthrough moment.
We have Sean Gibbons here, Manny Pacquiao's right-hand man, advisor, head of MP Promotions. Sean, I know you spent a lot of time with Manny Pacquiao over recent weeks and months. There's a lot of conversations about Manny's comeback. What is the latest that you could offer and the update around the potential matchup with Mario Barrios?
Well, the latest is Manny's fighting an exhibition on 28th in Japan. So, you don't want to really look past that. But if he's successful there, Mario Barrios, we've talked about Conor Benn, which I believe was a great fight. That would have been a tremendous fight. We could have done it in England. We could have done it in the US. We could have done it in Riyadh season. But the fact that he wasn't able to come off the suspension, that put the brakes on that. So that brought us to Mario Barrios. He's the WBC world champion. Manny's first belt ever, many years ago, was a WBC belt. So I think it would have been a great story and a very winnable fight for Manny. So again, over the next month or so, we'll either be able to make these fights or we won't. That is definitely on the target.
Pacquiao's resume is unmatched. He's the only fighter to win titles in 8 different weight classes, spanning from flyweight to light middleweight, an incredible 39-pound spread. For comparison, even the great Sugar Ray Robinson focused mostly within 2 divisions. Though Robinson amassed an awe-inspiring record, Pacquiao's ability to climb the scale and still dominate sets him apart. As betting odds remain tight, Barrios has the edge due to youth and activity. Yet, fans know, Pacquiao often thrives as the underdog. The global nature of the fight adds flavor. Pacquiao is revered as a national icon in the Philippines, while Barrios carries the pride of San Antonio and Latino boxing fans. This is more than just punches. It's about legacy, pride, and identity.
He also has a case for greatest fighter, pound for pound, who ever lived. Think about, by the way, I don't think he wins that argument. Sugar Ray Robinson is safely ensconced in that position. But Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Harry Greb, Sam Langford, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, whoever else you want to mention, put Pacquiao's resume up to those guys. Bill James, the great baseball sabermetrician, had a way of ranking baseball players that I came across as a kid and thought, that's really smart. You have to rank them at their best and then also over the course of their careers. Because when you have that argument, are you talking about who accomplished the most or what heights did they reach? What peak did they reach? Take either for Pacquiao. Take his peak. Was it at 140 pounds when he obliterated Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, and then Oscar De La Hoya, though that was at 147? Was that Pacquiao's peak? Because remember, that's when the Mayweather-Pacquiao hype actually reached fever pitch. Oh my God, these are 2 of the best fighters we've ever seen, and they're both in their primes.
What are your thoughts on this epic comeback? Drop your predictions and reactions in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.